All
No,
right.
it told me it gave me a screen. I'm sorry,
Oh,
you
the
couldn't see
screen
what I
was
saw.
lying. All right. Do you music segment? Sorry, yeah, behind the scenes came to the front. All right, music segment tonight. Do you believe that most artists? Do you believe what most artists say in their music, or do you think they're playing a character? Do you believe what most artists say in their music, or do you think they're playing a character, Mr. Davis? And this from
It
all
depends
genres,
on
all
yeah, yeah,
genres.
yeah. It depends on the generation because these
Mm.
YNs are living what they're speaking to us.
Oh,
Hey,
you have
bro,
a point.
these YNs different, bro. Like
Yeah,
gangster rap back in the day, Biggie and Pac ended up getting killed ultimately. You did, but
yeah.
these one words is they in the streets and they losing their lives. That's not funny. But
No.
they living what they're saying and they coming at each other and they clapping at each other. But for the most part, I feel like it is entertainment. It's like a movie, man. Like with
Mm-hmm.
your character, you're playing a character. I don't care what genre of music you in. Even your most R&B guy that you love, or the most R&B girl that you love, and she all about raunchiness and doing all this,
Mm-hmm.
goes home to his wife or her husband. You know what I mean? So I
Right.
think it's a character to play. It's the fantasy.
Yeah, I think yeah, I think most of the time it's a character, except for what you said. Cause when you made the line about these new YNs, no, they are not playing the character. Everything they rapping about, they doing because they getting in jail or either getting shot, or you seeing the fruit of what they're doing. They not just rapping;
Yeah,
they actually rapping their lives. But in most cases, 10 years back, everything was just a character. From the love making music, from the R&B, anything to the Christian, a lot of it was a character. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
you get around these people and they is not what they say they is musically,
yeah.
and they just playing a character. I guess that was the role of an artist, but I don't believe most of what they say. It depends on the artist too, because I got to look at I got to see their socials. You know what I'm saying? I got to see how they talk on social media, and I be like, okay, yeah, that's them. Then if someone was like,
Yeah.
okay, nah, they ain't them. But go ahead, bro.
No, some of them you're right. I give you a prime example. We talking about Christian artist Fro.
Yeah,
The way Fro talks on social media,
yeah.
that's how this one word talk in real life. You
Mm-hmm.
dig what I'm saying? Minister. Like I'm talking about just Christian artists. The
Yeah.
way Minister is on social media, when you see him, you're going to
Oh,
have a Bible study within that conversation. That is that
you ain't lying.
man's that is his that's him. You know what I mean? And some people you that's just who they are. And
Yeah.
those are the ones who honestly are beloved because they're being who they are at all times. And
Mm-hmm.
every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Some people put on a character if they're on a feature of a song, but
Right. Right.
it all depends, and that's whatever genre, man. I'm serious about that.
Hagen said YN's getting indicted off their music because they be telling on themselves. Mm.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm. And then
the whole role.
Tarcia says true. I believe some of them. The old heads, nah. And then Cortez says, I would hope that Christian artists talking they walk. We would hope so, but hope and truth is two different
And
things.
this is what
Not,
I
and
say
I'm not.
about
And
Christian art.
go ahead, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead,
Yeah,
bro. No,
nah,
you got it. You got it.
I just didn't want to make it negative. I ain't gonna say all of them is faking. I'm not saying that. It's just
You're right, right,
you
right,
know,
right.
because we're artists, we're seeing more stuff than the average fan see. That's what I say. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, those behind the scenes at award shows. You dig what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And that's when you
Mm-hmm.
realize. I say the first Stella Awards when we went to Nashville. I can't
Oh
remember what
Jesus.
year. Me, my brother, SoCom, and some other
Mm-hmm.
brothers.
J
You know
Mac.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
Br- brother,
You
sisters,
talking about that
boy.
restaurant?
The restaurant, the woman who called it. Hey, it was just it was a lot going on
A
at
lot
the
of
Stella
sizzling
Awards,
chicken. That's
and
all I
and
know.
yeah, yeah, it was stellar. You dig what I mean? Like,
You
and
ain't
I'm gonna leave
lying.
it at that. And I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
this is what takes place at a Christian event. And I'm not knocking Christianity because, of course, me and this brother on here 10 toes down Christians. You dig what I mean? Far
Mm-hmm.
from perfect, so I'm not on no judgmental type stuff. But what I am saying, when you see stuff from behind the scenes, you see one thing in front of the cameras. God bless you,
Mm-hmm.
my brother. Blah 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 blah, and then them joints go off, and it's like, what? We all got our
Yeah,
flaws. We all fall short. I
yeah.
get that. But some things are just extremely extreme, and I'll leave it at that.
I just
Extent.
think it. I think it's very. I think you should be very careful, no matter what genre artist you are, not to be judgmental on your music because your life will tell on you. We'll just put it
Yeah,
that way. You
that's
know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? Now, if you a Christian, and you ain't perfect. You trying to do just bless God. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Everybody gotta know what you got
yeah,
going on. But you get on there telling everybody what they shouldn't do and what you shouldn't say this and you shouldn't do that, and then you get found doing those things, then everybody lose all respect for
yeah.
you. But if you going
Everybody
through,
lose respect for you.
you can be real about it. Say, hey, I struggle or whatever, or you can just be like, hey, God is good. Okay, what else? He's still good. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
just because you say it don't mean you gotta tell all your business. That you don't have to do
Yeah,
that. It's okay to worship God. I'm just saying. But even as secular artists, you don't want to be, these fake dudes or whatever. Like that time, I don't know if y'all remember there was this picture of Bow Wow. He was talking about views or something.
oh
And then
yeah.
somebody took a picture of
Nah,
him
that
in
man
the
said,
coach seat.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
My man was like he on a private jet and somebody had him next to him as he. Yeah, that was crazy. That was
Right.
crazy.
Son found him out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like just be I think it's easier to just be real. And like being real don't mean you gotta tell all your business, but be real. If you gonna come on there, just be real where you at. I think in the sense of Christian music, I think it scares people for people to be actually real, but I think it's needed. You know what I'm saying? Because so many times, and let me go on this tangent here. For the Christian walk, we always got to put up a front. You know, you are this way. We act like this. We only do this, or we only do that. We gotta look this way to keep the perception up and all that. And you faking. You may just be struggling, and I think it's okay to be real about that. And you may not be struggling. You may be good, but I just think we shouldn't have to put up a front. You know what I'm saying, as artists. But anyway, Ronald Jackson, what's up,
yeah.
brother?
What up, Ronald Jackson? I'll say this, and I made this joke, and me and C talk about it all the time. If somebody ever say, "I remember when Rob," go listen to the music. He already told on himself. Shut up. You dig what I'm saying? Like it's because that's just the way the Lord gave it to me. Like
Right.
Rob used to, yeah, he said that on that song. Like that's
Yeah.
just the route that the Lord gave to me. Just
Yeah.
like what was the song? Struggling.
Yeah.
Remember the song?
Yeah.
Yeah. So look, you know what I mean? Transparency. You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna have those songs, and those songs is not to brag about the sin. The songs
No.
are to encourage the next person to know, hey, you ain't the only one going through this. Everybody's struggling with something, but you can get through it. You dig what I
Yeah.
mean? And on the secular side, the bad part, like when gangster rap first came in, it was the political move. And what I mean by that, yo, rap about this murder, kill, build these
Mm-hmm.
prison systems because all these private owners own it. We're gonna get our money up, and the prison system's flooded. Like, and if
Yeah.
you don't believe me, once again, go look it up. I'm not just talking out the side of my neck. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, man, that's it, man. For me, I just think, artists, I don't believe everything they say. It just depends. Now, some people are great artists where you would think like, man, they is really that person. And like you say, you working in the airport, you see stars and people walk through all the time. You be like, they is not that person.
Kevin
You may.
Gates is though.
Who is that?
Gates, Kevin Gates.
Oh, I wasn't talking about him. We are aware. We are quite aware that he is not to be trifled with. you know, as a aside, just one more little sport thing. LeBron ran up on Stephen A. He said nothing to Kevin Gates. We just let that breathe. You know what I'm
Let
saying?
it breathe.
And he say one word. And Kevin Gates was way more disrespectful. But anyway, man,